Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos and welcome in today's episode. Now, if you think this current pump from Kaspa is everything, I think you have to start thinking again. This is just the beginning. We haven't even started the pumps that we know exactly are going to happen for Kaspa. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing a lot of things. We are going to be discussing the recent price pumps. We're also going to be discussing about tokenization of real world assets, but we're also going to be discussing about everything that is happening in the Kaspa community. So let's start with Kraken Exchange. They posted and said layer 1 on Kraken. We have in it, we have SCRT, and then we have Kaspa. So this indicates that Kaspa has pumped 16%. So this makes Kaspa one of the leading top gainers this day. So this is very amazing, and I think most of the people in the Kaspa community are very excited. But I think if you hold Kaspa and if you know that Kaspa is going to do well long term, I think these are just minor pumps. Yeah, you can be excited, but not that excited, because I think 16% is just going to be, after we start hitting those big numbers, I think these are going to seem like peanuts. So there's a lot to come from Kaspa. But we also have this post from Papoliski saying that Kaspa has almost $300 million trading volume on the daily without being backed by Binance, Crypto.com, OKX, and Coinbase. So this is very exciting when you see a proof of work crypto like Kaspa, which is fairly launched, no pre-mines, no VC, having this kind of volume. And currently Kaspa ranks at number 36 with a market cap of 3.1 billion. I think even at this market cap, I think Kaspa is still very cheap. And if you buy right now, I think there's a lot of upside. So this is not financial advice. Everything I say is my opinion. Don't forget to do your own research. So we also have a post from Uphold saying that banks will issue it, businesses will brand it, you'll just call it money. So I think when you look at this post, I think they might be meaning Bitcoin, but I think Kaspa really deserves this title here. Banks will use it. We have WAPCO. Businesses will brand it. We have a lot of projects that are going to use. We have merchants. We have everybody using Kaspa. And you just call it money, because I think Kaspa, when you compare Bitcoin and Kaspa, we all know that Kaspa has the most properties of money than Bitcoin, because Kaspa can be used in everyday day-to-day transactions, which is the vision that Bitcoin had in the beginning. But this vision shifted, and currently we have Bitcoin as a store of value, but we are going to be using Kaspa as money. So banks will issue it, businesses will brand it, and we just call it money. And Kaspa, I think, is very much inevitable. So we saw a recent pump from Kaspa, which took Kaspa to 0.13 cents, but currently we have a very big retracement that happened in Kaspa. So when you look at the price action, I think most of the people, when I called out that Kaspa is going to hit all-time highs, most of the people are still fearful, but I think Kaspa is going to do it. And how it does it, I think it's not going to be like other cryptocurrencies. Other cryptocurrencies like pump 400%, 500%, then they go back down like 300%, 500%. But what you can see, Kaspa is consistently putting up big gains, consistently moving upwards. Of course we have dips, but Kaspa is consistently going upward. So when Kaspa reached here, I said, okay, Kaspa, if it breaks here, I think we're going to be looking at 0.09. Then it broke this level, retested it, then we touched 0.13. This was a very important level for Kaspa to reach. After it reached here, I think there might be some profit taking. I don't think this is people selling. I think there's some people who bought Kaspa at 0.05 and they're currently taking profits at 0.13. So this profit taking from the big whales, from the people who hold a lot of Kaspa positions, I think profit taking a little bit, then we're going to see Kaspa break this level 0.13 to 0.15. I called Kaspa when it was here 0.09. I called Kaspa when it was 0.10. I said it's a big opportunity for people to buy. If you trade Kaspa, I think this was a very easy trade. I think if you listen to me, I think you are currently sitting in profit. But if you did not listen, maybe I don't know what to tell you, because most of the people look at these videos and I think that we're just guessing, but actually this is something that we know how to do. So Kaspa is going to go to 0.15, then after it goes to 0.15. I could see Kaspa go to 0.2 because this is something that has to be reached. Kaspa is set to break all-time highs, and it's going to happen very soon. There's nothing that can really stop Kaspa. So everybody was waiting on the crescendo hard fork. The crescendo hard fork is a big catalyst, and most of the people don't understand how massive this crescendo hard fork is. But let's take a look in the different angle. Like, let's imagine the crescendo hard fork 10 blocks per second had failed. What would have happened? You would have seen the market crash. You would have seen Kaspa crash because it was a big upgrade. But it was successfully launched and it was successfully integrated, and I think the impacts are not going to come like one day you see Kaspa pump to 0.5 or $1 or $2. No, the impact of it is that people gradually understand it. It's like the inception of Kaspa. It takes a lot of time for people to really understand Kaspa, like see how Kaspa is different from other cryptocurrencies. The same way is going to happen with how people invest in Kaspa, because people have to take their time to study, like, what is Kaspa? How is this cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin? How is this cryptocurrency different from other cryptocurrencies? How is it the fastest? Like, what makes Kaspa really unique? And that's why you can see Kaspa really move gradually but consistently upwards. So this is going to be happening, and you keep watching Kaspa on the sidelines, but Kaspa keeps on making big moves. So at the end of the day, you're going to find out that Kaspa is, let's say, at 0.5, and you are going to start wondering, like, what was I doing? Why did I not buy Kaspa at 0.1? Why did not I buy Kaspa at 0.13? Even at 0.2, it's still a big opportunity for Kaspa. You can buy Kaspa at these levels and still be in a real good position. So this is not financial advice. This is just me sharing my conviction. Always do your own research. So we have these big channels. So these big channels that did not even talk about Kaspa when it did a 10 blocks per second, but I don't know why these big channels like keep on flooding Kaspa. When it comes to the good news, nobody talks about Kaspa, but when it comes to the bad news, all these people start to talk things that I don't think they even understand, and they spread lies about Kaspa. So when you read this announcement saying that May 7th Kaspa is set to unlock 144.64 million tokens worth approximately $14 million, representing 0.5% of its circulatory supply. And this is Coin Bureau, one of the biggest channels in the crypto space, spreading misinformation to the people. So when I look at this announcement, I think 134.1k subscribers have been lied to about Kaspa, and maybe they will look at Kaspa and say, okay, another cryptocurrency with token unlocks, I won't invest in it, I won't look into it. So these people are misleading a lot of people. And what are they promoting? They are promoting VC backed coins. They are promoting very centralized coins. So don't fall for the trap. Just do your own research. Always do your own research. Not everything that you read online from these big channels is legit. Always do your own research and know exactly what you hold. When you know exactly what you hold and when you've done your research, no one is going to lie anything about you. I might even say some things and you may say, no, you are not telling the truth. It's good because you've done your own research. So don't be swayed away. Don't be taken by these big because they have a big audience. That doesn't mean that you have to listen everything they say. Another announcement from Cointelegraph says that the SEC Crypto Task Force Roundtable will discuss tokenization at 1 p.m. with panelists from BlackRock, Fidelity, Nasdaq, and more. SEC Chair Paul Atkins will deliver a keynote speech on asset tokenization. Now, this is some real big news for Kaspa. And why do I say that Kaspa is going to be much involved in these discussions? So why do I say that Kaspa is really positioned to take over this industry? When it comes to tokenization, I think even at Kaspa running at 1 block per second, Kaspa was a top contender. Now at 10 blocks per second, Kaspa deserves a big seat in this crypto table. Because when you look at the competition and when you compare Kaspa to other cryptocurrencies that maybe you might think of when it comes to real world asset tokenization, I think Kaspa is way far ahead of these cryptocurrencies. Because when you talk about decentralization, Kaspa is leading the way. And when you talk about security, Kaspa is leading the way with proof of work security. when you talk about scalability, Kaspa can scale more than these cryptocurrencies. Currently at 10 blocks per second, soon to be 32 blocks per second, and then 100 blocks per second. So the future is really, really bright for Kaspa. And when you look at the panelists from this crypto roundtable are going to be BlackRock, Fidelity, Nasdaq, and more. So I had to do some research and I discovered something. BlackRock owns 15.97% of Marathon shares. So they own 45 million shares, which is equal to 15.4%. So they have a huge amount of shares in Marathon Digital. So they know exactly that Marathon Digital is mining Bitcoin and Kaspa. So when it comes to real world asset tokenization, I think they have to pump their bags because they have a lot of Marathon Digital shares. So because Kaspa is indirectly exposed to them, I think they have to really think about Kaspa. They have to think about Bitcoin, but at the same time, they have to also think about Kaspa because you cannot tokenize real world assets on the Bitcoin network. You can do it on Kaspa effectively and efficiently. And I think this is a very good sign for Kaspa. So let me know what you think about in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit a like. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helps these videos get spread to a lot of people. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.